Hey guys, so these last couple days have been absolutely crazy. I had things planned for this week and the plan went completely different than it was supposed to, in probably a good way. Sorry, that was just a weird start to the video. Anyways, hi guys. I just wanted to come on here and vlog today and tell you guys some exciting updates. So yesterday, what the plan was is I was going to clean my room. I was going to film a couple videos including my room tour, and then I was going to start decluttering stuff and start my declutter series and all that good stuff. And I was also going to watch and film my little voice series that I'm doing. But instead, I woke up yesterday. My parents had went shopping. They came home and said, "Hey, we have a vehicle that we want to go look at for you. Do you want to go look at it?" And I said, "Sure, I will go look at it. We'll possibly buy it." It was very cheap for what it is, so we went and looked at it. It was a 1995 Chevy Beretta, which I really like any Chevys, even though it's kind of an older car. But you know, it's the same age as me, so it's not too old because I'm not too old, so the car's not too old. But anyways, we went and looked at it. We talked to the woman, which it's a really, really cool story about how we found it and stuff. We actually found it on Craigslist, literally 24 hours after they put it on there. We went and met the woman, and she said it was her daughter's car that she used to go back and forth to school. And we just kind of got to talking a little bit about her story, and she told me that her husband was a mechanic and he's the one who kept up with the maintenance of the car, and that he just passed away in January, which is really, really sad, and I really feel for her because, whoa. So sorry about that. I am making food right now and it just boiled over onto the stove, so I had to run and get that really quick. That's why I had to stop, and that's why my face probably looked really surprised because I heard it boiling over. But anyways, the woman was telling us about her husband and how he passed away in January, and that really kind of hit home with me because I know how that feels. I've lost a lot of people in my life, as you guys know, especially this past year. And so I felt very connected to this woman. First of all, she was super, super sweet. She was very much a Christian lady. She was telling us about a little bit about her faith, and I just felt very connected with this woman. And she also informed us that the reason they are getting rid of the car is because her husband, who was the mechanic of the family, bought her daughter, or helped her daughter buy a new car before he passed away, and so they were getting rid of this one. And so we went and looked at it. It looks good, it looks amazing, and we bought it. And driving home, I'm a very weirdly sentimental person. Driving home, I just kept thinking about her husband, and the daughter whose vehicle that was, and I just kept thinking about all the memories she must have in that car and just all that stuff. I don't know, I'm weirdly sentimental like that, so I feel very, very connected to this car. It drives amazingly. It is an older car, but it is really, really well. The only thing that is wrong with it is it has a marker light out, like a parking light out, and that's like $5 to fix. My stepdad's going to fix it today, and then we got to go and like get it inspected and all that good stuff, all that adult type stuff you have to do when you buy a car. But it is a used car. It's not a new car like my Kia was. Of course, I'm sure you guys know, if you watch my videos for a while, I bought a brand new Kia in 2015, brand new, right off the lot. Paid way too much money a month for it, way too much money in insurance. I was 19 when I bought it. I did have a clean driving record. I still have a clean driving record, but because I was under 21, the insurance was insane on it, and I had to have full coverage because it was a new car and it was leased out, and just all that crazy stuff. I was paying literally like $800 a month total on that car. and it just wasn't worth it, and then the motor blew and all that stuff. And now I don't have to make payments on this car, I just have to pay insurance. And right now I just need liability on it. I've never wrecked a car yet, so I just need liability on it. I'm just going to put liability on it. I can get full coverage, but I'm just going to put liability on it, so if something happens to it, it's insured, but I don't want to have to pay out the ass for it. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. I still gotta get it inspected and get insurance and all that good stuff on it. But my mom and I and my stepdad went and worked on some of the stuff today. My stepdad and mom just went to a doctor's appointment, and they're going to get the light so that they can fix that. And then once they get that, I have to go and get it inspected. It's already got an inspection sticker on it, but I bought it in Virginia and live in West Virginia, so I have to get a West Virginia inspection sticker on it. And we'll probably do that tomorrow. Also tomorrow, me and my stepdad want to go to this maple festival that they have in the town neighboring us. They sell really good maple donuts and maple syrup and just maple everything, and they show you how to make maple syrup. It's just a big festival, and it's this weekend, and me and my stepdad I think are going to go, so that'll be tomorrow. But today, since my car is not really ready to go yet, I still gotta get a couple things done on it. I am hanging out at the house today. I am going to clean up some of this. I am going to at least film my voice series. Hopefully I might get around to filming my room tour if I can get everything cleaned up and looking nice before too late. But I definitely want to film my voice series at least today, because I'll probably be busy all weekend doing car stuff and going to the Maple Festival and that kind of stuff. At least want to get my voice series filmed so I can have it up before Monday. And yeah, so that's basically what has been happening all this week. Like I said, I had a completely different plan for this week, but it turned around and I have different plans now, but I still want to try and get everything done. I'm going to go eat, and then I'll walk out to the car and show you guys a little bit of it, and give you guys a little car tour, and then I'm going to clean up and get some shit done and be an adult for once. So I'm going to go eat, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, and we'll go out to the car. Alright guys, so this is my car. Again, not the prettiest thing, not as pretty as the Kia. It is an older car, but it's really nice for as old as it is, and it runs really good, so that's all that matters. But this is what it looks like. Obviously has a little handle on the door here. I'll show you the insides. The back seats are like in perfect condition, and then the front seats here, this is a seat cover that has holes in it, and then the underneath the actual seat, like the real seat, has a rip right there, and the rest of it is pretty good considering as old as it is, but the seat covers have big holes in them at the sides, so I gotta get new seat covers for it, but I'll do that this weekend probably. This seat cover is pretty good, so I probably won't have to replace that one, but I definitely have to get this one, and when I get this one I'll probably get the passenger side one too. But yeah, the back seat is basically in mint condition, and the front seats are not too bad, again considering how old they are. Just the seat covers are mainly what's ripped. And then once you sit down in it, this is the controls. It's an automatic. It has this little power outlet here. I haven't even checked to see if it works yet, but we'll see. Has this little thing. You can close it, or you can put an ashtray in it. But yeah, you can put an ashtray there, which nobody will be smoking in my car. I don't smoke. Don't really allow people to smoke in my car. Has all the controls and stuff there. These are where the headlights are. As weird as it is. The windshield wipers are there, and that kind of stuff. And then of course all the other normal power stuff. It's got 2 cup holders there, 2 cup holders there. It's got, of course, the dash, and yeah, it's pretty standard, pretty basic. It's also got a console here, right there. It's got kind of dirty in there. It's got a remote for the radio, and yeah, pretty standard. So I had to take the dog inside because she was barking, but yeah, it's pretty good. Also, these sun visors up here are pretty worn out, but again, I'm probably going to get something to cover those. But other than that, the car is in pretty good condition, other than the little bit of seat damage and the little bit of damage on the top. But it's pretty good. I'm getting ready to go take it for a ride. Probably wash it off a little bit because it got muddy coming home. It was pretty clean when we picked it up, but I do want to clean it a little bit more, just because I want to feel like I have a nice clean car. And also I just want to ride because I haven't drove since like August. Both my parents have standard like a car with a clutch in it, and I can't drive a clutch. So I haven't been able to drive in quite a few months. I've just had people drive me around, mostly my parents, because again, I can't drive their cars. So anywhere I needed to go, they usually took me, or I rode with a friend or somebody else. So it just feels nice to drive and get out a little bit. So I have a full tank of gas and I'm going to go for a little ride. Hey guys, so I am home now. I went to my friend's house and we hung up and caught up because I haven't seen her for quite a few months. I hung out with her family and her little baby, little Jackson, and we hung out and caught up a little bit, and then I rode to town and ran some errands, and then I came back here, and I've actually been here for a while, but I've just been chilling. And now I am going to clean up a little bit of this. These are just clothes that need to go away. Those are clothes that are folded that have fallen over. Clean up a little bit of this, clean up a little bit of that. Just like the main stuff. Tomorrow, me and my friend, I have to take my friend, well, I don't have to. I'm going to take my friend to town because she has to run a couple errands, and we couldn't do them tonight because the places she has to go were already closed. So I'm going to take her and run her around, and we're going to catch up and have like a little girls road trip, and just cruise and listen to music and talk a little bit more. And then I'm probably going to come back here. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, which blows my mind. This weather has been crazy. One day it's like 70 or 60, like 60 and 70 degrees, and then the next day it's like snowing and really cold, and for the next week it's basically supposed to be really, really cold. I think it's only supposed to be in the 40s and, you know, lower, and then tomorrow it's supposed to snow. So I don't think that the Maple Festival that I'm going to, I don't think we're going to get to go, because it's actually it starts on Saturday. It's on Saturday and Sunday, and then it's next weekend too. So we might go next weekend, but I doubt we'll go this weekend because of the weather. We'll see what happens, but it's about an hour away, so we don't want to risk getting stuck an hour away in bad weather. So tomorrow I'll probably just take my friend and ride around with her for a little bit and let her do what she needs to do, and then I will probably come back here, clean, film some videos. I need to film a Music Monday. I need to finish cleaning up this room and film a room tour finally, so I can start decluttering my closet and decluttering this room in general, which I want to do. And it'll be easier to do now that I have a car too, so I can take stuff and donate it and whatnot. So that's going to be happening. And yeah, so I'm going to clean up a little bit now, and then I'll probably clean up a little bit more in depth tomorrow so that I can film a room tour finally. So yeah, that's the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the little car tour today. I will definitely be going more places now that I have a vehicle, so my vlogs will be hopefully a lot better, a lot more interesting. I'll be going shopping and going to the lake and all that stuff, especially now that it's almost spring and it'll be warming up soon. It'll be a lot more outside vlogs and a lot more travel and maybe some hiking vlogs. I want to go hiking this summer when it warms back up and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully this summer will be a good summer for vlogs, and they'll be more interesting, and I plan on getting a job super soon. So yeah, hopefully things get more interesting for you guys. I've been slacking on videos on both channels lately just because there's been a lot going on again. But yeah, I also bought, I wanted to show you guys a bottle of wine that I am going to crack open probably tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. And I really didn't feel like having any tonight, but this is the Barefoot Pinot Noir. I've been trying all the different Barefoot like flavors, like types of wine, because Barefoot is cheap. And I've just started getting into drinking wine. I used to not really like it, but started to get into it a lot more in the last 6 months or so. So I'm going to try that probably tomorrow. I might vlog it, I don't know. But I did buy a bottle, and I'm going to crack it open. And I just kind of have been starting with the Barefoot because, like I said, it's cheap. And I just started getting into wine, so I don't want to spend a lot of money on wine that I might not like. But anyways, I am rambling, so I am going to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye, guys.